Hey guys, welcome back to La Lucha is Real. I'm your host Edith.
And I'm Angel.
And we are super excited to be back.
A little bit nervous too.
Yes, a little bit, but super excited to be able to be filming our second episode.
Spare fingers. Yes, so I hope everybody had a great first week of the new year, 2023.
I know.
New year, new me.
Yes. For real this time.
For real this time. Yeah, for real this time. And I hope everybody means it too when they say new year, new me.
Yes. So in the previous episode, we kind of mentioned, if you watched it, that we were going to work on our vision boards today with you guys. So, I mean, if you got your vision board stuff ready with you, perfect. If you don't, it's okay. Just hang out with us, and maybe like in the future, if you don't want to create a vision board, we can give you like some ideas. And
or jot your like ideas down now, or even just like maybe we can inspire you to set a certain goal for yourself. That'd be cool too. Yeah. Or if you already have your vision board done,
girl, boy, yes,
snaps to you.
Snaps on that, because we're procrastinating a little bit.
Kind of.
I mean,
this is kind of pre-recorded.
Yes, but in your eyes.
In your eyes. So we actually got our stuff already like printed out. So we're gonna just be like kind of like cutting stuff up and like putting the board together. We thought it'd be cool to do this with you guys if you are doing it with us. But yeah. So
this is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be fun. It's like interactive. Like we're literally like FaceTiming right now, kind of. On a call, doing this together. That's what the vibe.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Okay. So, we kind of did like around like las dos. We did like 14 to 15 pictures.
Yeah, kind of.
Or
and
something like that.
I feel like some of the pictures mean like different things, like es un poquito de todo.
Yeah. And we wanted, for me, I'll speak for myself. I wanted to, like, it's mostly like my big goals that I actually put on the vision board. And like, I have so many goals for the year, but I'm concentrating more on the bigger goals to put them on there so I can see them every single day.
Yeah, actually, I feel like, I have a lot of goals too, but I was trying to narrow them down, I guess, like bigger ones, because I have one main goal.
Ooh, why don't we start with that?
I have like the main goal, and it's not even just for 2023. I have like one main goal for life, and that's me living my Snoop Dogg life.
Ooh!
Okay, but the viewers and the listeners don't know what that means. So let me explain.
Tell them.
Okay, so when I say like my ultimate goal is to live my Snoop Dogg life is, okay, I'm sure if you don't know who Snoop Dogg is, I don't know, you've been living under a rock.
I'm pretty sure. Hopefully everybody knows.
Hopefully everybody knows who Snoop Dogg is. Okay, but point is, Snoop Dogg, homeboy, he literally living his best life. He does whatever he wants. Like, he literally does whatever he wants. Like, he freaking has like music. He's also an actor. He's like, been in multiple movies, even a Bollywood movie. Like,
I have to say,
he has a Bollywood movie.
I didn't know that until you like mentioned it to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and like he like was on the cooking show with Martha Stewart.
I know. And besties, aren't they?
Yeah, and so like, and he was also like, he had that song with Banda Recodo, or was it?
Oh yeah.
No, Banda
MS.
He has that song. So it's just like literally Snoop Dogg be doing whatever he wants. Like, he just living his best life, literally doing whatever he wants. And I feel like that's how I want to live my life. Like, I want to live my life with no regrets. Like, I don't want to get to the end of my life and be like, damn,
what if I would have done that?
Yeah, what if I would have done this? Or like, man, I really wanted to do that. Like, I have so many things that I want to do in life. And so like the goal is like live my Snoop Dogg life, because he does whatever he wants. And it's like,
I love that. That's just like a great like overall.
Yes. Like, and then there's all the little things that I have to do in order to like get to that, Yeah.
And she literally has a picture of like Snoop Dogg.
I do. I'm literally putting a picture. By the way, can anybody count how many times we said literally?
Oh my gosh.
In our first episode?
We were cringing so bad.
Yeah, we're like editing this. We're like, girl, how many times did we say literally?
We were like literally every minute.
Yeah, every minute. So if you guys want to keep a track now, how many times we say literally?
Comment down below how many times we said literally.
Yeah, somebody count for us.
Yes,
how many times? Somebody tell us how many times we say the word literally.
Because now every time we say it, we literally just look at each other and we're like, really? Why are you saying it?
Like, I be living my that life out, and every time I say literally, I'd be like cringing internally. It's like,
but we're gonna try not to say that much in this episode.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Are you with your literally? Okay, so
if you guys watched the first episode, you know why.
Yeah, or go back, and if you did watch it and didn't catch on, go back and listen to the podcast or watch it, and just you'll notice how many times you said literally. No one ever, even when somebody else says literally, I'd be like,
you mean?
Yeah, I like internally cringe now. And it still doesn't stop me from saying it sometimes. It just slips out.
It does. It's like just rolls off the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Edith, tell us about do you have a main goal?
I don't have I mean, obviously I want to be happy. That's like my thing. Like,
be happy.
I live I just want to be like happy with my life.
Mm-hmm.
And basically I want to create the life of my dreams. And that's like my overall, like, you know how yours is the Snoop Dogg life. I just want to create the life of my dreams. That's it.
Yes.
That's my overall thing. That. And then, from there, little goals, big goals come out of that one.
Yeah. So. Like the goals that's going to get you to the life of your dreams.
And I was going to say literally again. I was like, literally? I have a picture of a quote that says, I'm creating the life of my dreams.
Oh my God, I love that.
On there.
I'm creating the life of my dreams. I love that.
Right? Because I feel like we gotta take charge. We can't just let life happen. We have to I feel like part of it is us.
Here's the thing, though.
By the horns.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I understand. Man, how do I say this without sounding like a douche? I don't know why I cringe every time somebody's like, I just want to have the job of my dreams. Or I want to do something that makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I cringe because, and I have a lot of respect for people who go to medical school and law school to have this job of their dreams that's gonna make them happy. But I don't know why I cringe when somebody says, I want to do what makes me happy. Yeah. Because not everything that makes you happy is good for you. Because if you took that mentality of I want to do what makes me happy, I think I'd be I know I'm a big girl now, but I think I'd be 600 pounds because eating food makes me happy.
That's true, but it's
not technically that good for you to binge eat.
Oh, okay.
So when people say I want to do something that makes me happy, I'm that okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, because someone be I want to do what makes me happy, and they'll be I want to be a teacher. But then they're also I want to be a millionaire, and it's you're not gonna be a millionaire by being a teacher.
Unless
so it's
marry rich.
Unless you marry rich.
I'm that's an option.
I mean, that is an option.
But I get you, being realistic with it.
Yeah, I feel people should think about what kind of life do you want to live, and then I feel work backwards.
But I feel yes, definitely, I love that. The video that I sent, because I say sending Angel a million.
Oh,
TikToks.
girl, same.
But the one that I sent you about, I don't even know who the creator is. But I'll try to maybe link it down below on our description if I do end up finding it. But he was talking about how jot down your goal, what your biggest goal is.
Yeah.
And then how long it's gonna take you to get to that goal, and what's the feeling you're gonna get when you get that goal.
Exactly.
And it says that the actual goal is the feeling, not the materialistic thing or the goal that you thought was the goal. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's the feeling of it.
It's kind of the same thing. Well, kind of. Because what I'm saying is what I'm thinking is because some people are I want to be a doctor because it's gonna make me happy.
Yeah.
So they have this they pick what they want to do. And then, you don't really get to, pick what the outcome of what that's gonna look like.
Yeah.
So I feel pick, the feeling you want, and then, what's gonna get you there. Don't be so, set in stone on, it's gonna be this way. I don't know, I guess be adaptable to things.
Definitely flexible to change it, and I feel if anything, I feel all of us that are probably watching 2020 really got us all to really see that we need to adapt to change.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We were all going through it.
We definitely were.
So definitely, I don't know. Definitely. Not definitely.
No, yeah.
Word.
No, definitely.
Oh, no.
Now we're going to keep track of how many times we say definitely.
We have to be more aware about, like, how we're going to actually reach the goal and be realistic with it. But I really like how that guy put it into perspective, because then it's like, the feeling is your actual goal, and the time frame that you put for that goal is how long you're willing to wait. How long, how much patience you're able to, like, have in order to...
Because some people may be so caught up in, like, oh my god, I want to be a size 2
by like in 2 months.
No, not just
me. That's me.
I want it to happen yesterday. No, what I'm saying is, like, some people be like, I want to be a size 2 because then I'm gonna be so confident, and then I'm gonna be so happy with my size and stuff. And then some people, like, let's say they do get there, and then they're like, wow, like, this does not feel at all like what I thought it was gonna be, because they got so caught up in, like, I want to be this, that, like, they
didn't see what you actually wanted.
You're not really achieving the feeling you were looking for. So I love that. That's why when you sent me that video, I was like, damn, that gives me a lot of perspective, because some people get so caught up. Like, have you seen those those weight loss videos of, like, people who are like, man, I wish somebody would have told me this before I lost all this weight.
Yeah, yes, I've seen them a lot, actually. Like, it wasn't the actual weight that they wanted to change. It's more so, like, the way they saw themselves
and the confidence.
Yeah, they lost all this weight, but they're still seeing themselves like the same way.
They're
so
like,
it doesn't change anything.
They're still insecure. They're still like it. Like, they lost all this weight, and it didn't really like you got to do the work to, like you said, pursue the feeling of what you're looking. You know, like, don't just pursue the one thing that you think is going to give you what you want when you're really pursuing the feeling. I guess the feeling, or like how, really
pursuing the feeling.
Pursuing the feeling.
Yeah.
Or pursuing the outcome, I think, too. Instead of, like, I don't know, some people get so caught up in some stuff. So.
A ver, pero tell us one of your other goals, because that was your main goal. The Snoop Dogg Live. What's another one that you're aiming for this year? Like, this specific year?
One of my main goals, like, this year is, obviously, I probably sound like 95% of the people who create New Year's resolutions is I want to lose weight. But I'm, like, I'm really going to do it. I'm going to do it. I want to lose, so my goal is I want to lose 60 pounds. And
First of all, and for the ones that don't know, like I said, well, if you saw our first episode, me and Angel have been friends for what did we say? 10 years? 11 years?
Yeah, it's like 11 years.
So, oh my god, sorry about that. I've seen her, like, she's, like, when she's determined, like, you lost a lot of weight, I remember.
Yeah, one time, so, like, the most weight I've lost when I, like, cuando me dedico.
She does, like, she, like, literally just tunnel vision.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, when I was really, like, into, like, getting fit and losing weight, and I was super, like, I was so dedicated to losing weight. I lost 95 pounds. I went from 300 pounds to 205, and I did it in, like,
sorry. Thank you.
I did it in, like, I want to say, like, it was under a year. It was under a year that I did it in, but it's because I literally, here I go with literally again. I cut out everything. I cut out junk food. I cut out alcohol. I didn't drink alcohol for over a year.
No alcohol for over a year. That's
no alcohol for
crazy.
over a year. And honestly, I lost my first 50 pounds without even setting foot in the gym.
Like, that is just, like, that tells you how much power what you consume, like, has on over you.
Yes. All I did was change my eating habits, and I lost 50 pounds in 2 months, actually. I mean, then I found out, the doctor told me that I need to eat more. Apparently, I was under eating. But still, like, just changing your diet is like 80% of the battle. Just changing your diet, because I didn't even set foot in the gym once.
Well, even then, like, changing your diet, I think it's the hardest part.
It is.
I feel like working out, once you get over, like, that first week or first 2 weeks, like, it starts becoming a habit, and you're cool, But I feel like eating is, like, a challenge. It's a constant challenge, because, I mean, like, when you go out, like for example, you socialize. There's always food, and it's not the best food. It's like basically training your like retraining your brain to think.
And I was that person that like we would go out to eat and we'd have to. Well, actually, I want to say for like the first. I don't even know how long it was, like when I first started, like, you know, dieting or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go out to eat because I just decided not to put myself in a position to fail. I was like, I'm not gonna put myself in a position of failure, so I'm just gonna not put myself in that kind of environment where I'm gonna be tempted, because I legit have like an addiction to eating food. Like,
pero, mira, so lo hiciste así a la otra vez, ¿verdad? Like, you did it that way last time. What, in your opinion, are you going to do different this time? Are you going to do anything different, or are you going to do the same thing?
I think I want to do something more sustainable. Because, like, I want to have, like, obviously, like, I still want to go out. Like, and I feel like I've come out of my shell more. Definitely, I feel like these last few months, I've really come out of my shell more. And I've always, and if you know anything about me, I was super introverted most of my life. And I would still consider myself introverted because I get my energy from my solitude. And some people confuse being introverted with being shy. Because
and not talking to anybody.
I'm not shy. Let's just put that out there. I'm not shy. I'm not shy, but some people might say like, oh, you don't really talk a lot. It depends on who I'm around. Yeah. Because Edith can say I can talk your ear off.
Yes, definitely.
I can talk her ear off.
She's very social, actually. Like,
I can be very social, but it just depends on who I'm around, right? Like, I definitely can read energy.
She definitely I think you're a big vibe person.
I am. I'm a vibe person.
I definitely could read energy, but like at the same time, I sometimes choose to ignore it. I'm like,
you're like, I'm red flags. Yeah, what are red flags? You're like, let me put on my rose-colored sunglasses.
Me. Yes, exactly.
So yeah, I'm definitely not shy. I'm introverted in the sense of like I get my energy from my solitude. But lately I've been like, I feel like I've been more like an extroverted introvert because I also like have been wanting to be more around people and stuff. Yeah. Although I do need to recharge. Like, I cannot be that person that goes out.
I'm the same way.
Like 2 days in a row. I definitely need some time in between to recharge so then I can go back out. But for example, like now I wanna like for me to reach my goal. And the reason why I chose 60 pounds, I feel like it's because something attainable where like I feel like some people set this goal so high that some people get like they get like like they freeze because they get like so overwhelmed by how large this goal is that they don't even know where to start. Like
a lot of people, like for example, have I guess New Year's resolutions, but I don't really like to call them that because I feel I like the word goals better. Just I don't know, it sounds more positive to me. Yeah, sounds like I'm not gonna fail. But I feel like a lot of people, like for example, losing weight is the thing for a lot of people. Yeah. And I feel like after the first month, they don't see maybe they don't see the progress that they wanted, and then they get discouraged and stop.
Yeah, but then you also think about it, it's like, well, by stopping, you're definitely not gonna. Yeah. You're definitely not gonna get there.
I'm saying that because I'm speaking that from like my own experience. You know, like sometimes it's like I didn't see it done like the results immediately, and I would be frustrated, and I'll just stop.
You're like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Not exactly like that, but yeah, definitely. Like, literally, I was thinking like that. So, yeah, I have like a very common goal to yours. It's not so much about losing weight because I feel like this year, like, one of my biggest goals this year was falling in love with, like, not in love with myself. I guess that too, but like loving myself so much that like, and loving my body completely as I am. So, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where it's like, I don't have the desire to like look a certain way in a way. You get me? Mm-hmm. Like, of course, like I do want to lose weight more so for my health. Just so like, I can be just healthier, but I don't have like a certain goal I want to attain or anything like that. I just want to be healthier. That's like my whole thing.
That's a good goal.
I want to be healthier. I want to set like a good fitness routine. Because I feel like I don't have that. Well, I started doing that, like, and I just started, like, 2 weeks ago. Just at least working out 3 times a week. That's my, like, minimum.
Oh, that's good. I want to do 4 times a week, minimum.
Yeah.
And even if I don't go to the gym, like, I could still just, like, there's no excuses. Like, I could legit do something here at my house.
Yes.
Like, even if it's, like, a little 30-minute workout, I can do, like, I don't know.
Even if it's just walking for 30 minutes, honestly. Or
I can, go for a walk. Yeah, that's true.
Because have you heard about, like, what is it called? Have the 12-3-30 challenge?
No.
So it's like the incline of 12. I don't know I don't even know what the creator's name, but there was a creator that made that challenge, right? And a lot of girls have lost so much weight from there because it's just like sometimes you don't have to run or do very like exhaust your body so much in order for you to get that cardio in and get your heart rate up,
Yeah.
So this challenge is like put your incline of your treadmill at 12. 12, right? Incline of 12, speed of 3 for 30 minutes.
Damn.
And that's it.
That's crazy. I have a treadmill at my mom's house. I should bring it home.
Let's bring it over here.
Yeah, I should bring it over here so I can use it. And I have no excuses.
But yeah, I just want to be healthier. I just want to be like, my body does so much for me, and like it has brought me to this point of life that I want to show it gratitude by being healthy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should definitely do that. I know I am going to do it.
And with that goes like also like feeding my body the proper nutrients and everything like that. So.
I'm going to be eating, I feel like I'm going to do, so I could actually lose weight this year. I want to do something more sustainable. So like allowing myself to like, I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, I'm not going to eat that ever again. Yeah. And I feel like that's how people like fail, because then or it's like, I cannot cheat at all costs. Like, yeah. And then you're super unhappy. Yeah. But like, you're okay. Like, I've lost weight having one cheat meal a week. Yeah. Like, you can do it. You also have to learn portion control. Cause like,
and it's like I said, retraining your mind.
It is. And like, that's also like, you're over here like breaking like, I feel, at least for us, like cultural.
Yes.
What is it? Cultural what?
Is it like cultural?
We're breaking cultural norms, I guess. I don't know. Because sometimes like, I feel like, especially growing up, well, I don't know if it's a poor people thing. Because I remember like, like it's disrespectful if you don't eat everything on your plate. Yes. And they be serving you like big ass portions and stuff. And so like, I feel like I've had to learn that like you don't have to eat everything on the plate.
No, yes, me too. Like I don't have to finish it. Even once I feel full, that's it. You could stop right there.
Yeah. And I feel like, I remember like growing up, they'd be like, no, acábate lo que tienes en tu plato. Like, you have to.
For a big thing. Like, we're big on that.
¿Cómo se dice? No se desprecia.
No desprecia. No.
Dude, I'm no sabo right now. We not wasting food around here. Yeah. And like, that's the thing, you just put it in a container and put it away. Like, eat it later, but you don't have to eat everything on the plate, or at least serve yourself little. And if you want more, if you're still hungry, go serve yourself a little bit more. But I feel like that's a big thing, is portion control, especially here in America, where we're obsessed with making everything so big.
Yeah, exactly. Like for 50 cents, just make it an extra large. Yeah. Why not? Get the value for my buck. So, again, that for me, I want to do something more sustainable. So I want to, like have a little bit of cheat meal, have like a cheat meal here and there. And then also, I do want to account for like, I still want to go out and like socially drink. Yeah. So here I am having a shot next to me right now. No, so like, no, I still want to like drink here and there, but obviously I'm going to like, keep my eye, like I'm not going to do excessive drinking. But that's why I chose 60 pounds, because I feel like I can lose 5 pounds a month. Like, that is something very attainable.
Yeah. And when you think about it, 60 is still a lot, but if you break it down, I'm only losing 5 pounds a month. Yeah. And I can definitely do that. I don't want to, I didn't want to choose because the goal obviously is to be healthy, but like right now I'm considered morbidly obese. And for my own health, I do need to lose a ton of weight. Yeah. Like, the doctors have been like, you need to lose a lot of weight. So I feel like 60 pounds is a good number to start with, at least for this year, because the goal is to be healthy
and sustainable.
But I also want a goal that I'm a tracker. I don't know about you, but I'm a person that like, I'm super organized. Like, I have to like,
she definitely is.
I have to check things off. I'm a list person.
She's
Yeah.
a list person.
So I have to check things off. So like if I can track it, like I'm like, okay, I'm on track. Yeah. So that's why like for me, I'm like the overall goal is to be healthy, but I want to lose 60 pounds because then I can track it. So I can like, okay, track this month I did lose the 5 pounds, you know, like so I can feel like I'm progressing, because I feel like if I just say, oh, I want to be healthy, like that doesn't really give me guidance.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god,
I feel like a hot mess. I feel like a mess.
See, I'm like a little bit like the opposite, because for me it's like when it comes to losing weight, I notice that when I lose weight I start feeling so much better on myself, and I just notice those changes, but it's nothing that I actually track. You get me? Like I track. I just like I feel. It's all about feeling for me.
And I'm like,
she's very logical.
I'm very logical.
And I'm all about like intuition and feeling.
Yeah. You know what? Opposites attract. Maybe that's why we're such good friends.
I know. I think so too. We just balance each other.
I bet Edith, tell us another one of your goals.
Well, sorry. I keep on bumping into this, but I started going back to school this year.
Okay.
So one of my goals is just to have like really good grades. That's basically it. Like I just want to make sure to keep up like A's and B's with all my classes, because I feel like before with college, like I didn't have like not college. Well, I am in college right now, but before when I used to go to UNLV, I wasn't like the best. Like my grades were like suffering, and this year, like going to another school, like I actually really want to try my best at it. So yeah, something small.
That's a good goal,
right?
And you know, like honestly, props to you, because there's some people who keep saying they're gonna go back to school and then never do, and like you're doing it for the right reasons, because you're not like, oh, I'm gonna go back to school because it'll make my parents happy. Yeah, you're going back because you legit want to learn.
And it took me a long time. Like I was suffering with that a lot when I was like, oh my god, I'm doing so bad in school, like my parents are gonna make my parents so sad, or like when I wasn't going to school, I was like, oh my god, like I'm disappointing my parents in a way, even though they never really said anything about that. Yeah. But in back of my mind. Yeah. But therapy, thank God to therapy. I've been so much better with that, and I literally went back to school just for myself. Literally. Went back to school just for me, like, and for my happiness.
That's good.
I wanted to learn. Like, who in the world would have thought? Like, this is a new and evolved Edith. Yeah. Like, who would have thought?
Yeah. No, that's good. I love that.
What about you?
Okay, let me see. One of my other goals. So one of my goals is, I have a few. Here's a good one. One of my goals is I want to allocate weekly time for my book.
Okay. Are we wait. Are you like announcing?
I'm announcing it.
Are you making it? She's making the announcement.
I'm making it public. Okay.
I've been knowing this for a bit, but go for it.
Okay, so not very many people. Okay, a lot of people know that I love to read. I love to read. I
should be reading like 5 books in a day.
No,
okay, I'm exaggerating.
You're exaggerating.
She like reads a lot.
I read a lot. Okay, so in the last 6 months, I've read like 60 books. I want to say. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I have to count. It's because I'm trying to see how many books I can read before the end of the year. So I love to read, but a lot of people know that. But what they don't know is that I actually, a part of me living my Snoop Dogg life and not wanting any regrets when I get to the end of my life is I want to say that I wrote a book. Yes. And it can be any book, but there's a certain genre that I'm leaning more towards right now. I'm not going to give any details because that might not happen. That might not happen.
You might change your mind
about the genre. Yeah, so no details yet, people, but stay tuned.
You guys would be the first to know, right?
Yeah, they'll be the first, maybe.
Second to know after me.
No, but the goal is because I've always been like, man, one day I want to write a book. One day I want to write a book. And I've said this for years. I think I feel
like I have a recollection of you saying something in high school about that.
I've been wanting to write a book since I was in 7th grade. And it was because, so we had this, so I still remember her name. I had this teacher. She was one of those like long-term substitute teachers. Yeah. Her name was Miss Hoke. and she made us, as one of our projects in 7th grade, is we had to write a book, and like, there wasn't very many rules to it. She was just like, write a book. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So I remember writing a story, and obviously when I was in 7th grade, I had no idea what it meant to write a book. So this like story, it was like a short story kind of. It was definitely like pages long, but I wrote this story, and I loved the whole process of like writing the story. And I remember I've been like, you know what, like one day I want to like publish a book, like I want to write a book. And I feel like especially nowadays, like it's so much easier to like publish your work. Yes. It's definitely more accessible. Yes. And it's doable. Like I have no excuses. So like I've been saying it for so long, and a part of me living my Snoop Dogg life, it's like, why not? Yes. Literally, why not? Why not? So one of my goals is to allocate time, like weekly time, to dedicate myself to writing my book.
As you should.
Yeah. Even if it includes like research, like planning, you know, my characters, like the plot, like all, even if I'm not automatically like drafting, like I want to start the process.
I love that. Yes.
So now it is known, and now I have to do it.
Yes. It's out. Yeah. So now she has to do it. But you're definitely not giving yourself like a time frame when to finish the book, right?
No.
You're not pressuring yourself.
I'm not pressuring myself either, because I'm going to drive myself crazy. Okay. Yeah. With like the podcast. Yeah, because, you know, we still work. We have the podcast. Like we have, you know, our other goals that we have to dedicate throughout the day to. So I want to dedicate like weekly time where I'm going to set time on my like I'm actually going to set time on my calendar though. So I'm, you know, like some people are like, oh, I'm going to do it. And I'm a person that it's like, if it's on my calendar, like I got to do it.
Oh, I love that. I'm trying to become that person. Like put things on my calendar so I could just start allocating time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on your calendar. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got an appointment with yourself.
You got to show up for yourself. Just like you show up for other people. Yes. Like, and you make time for other people whenever they need you. You got to show up for yourself. And that's writing your book, allocating time for that, showing up to the gym. You gotta show up for yourself.
Like, I love that.
Make that time for yourself.
So that's one of my goals. What about you? What's another one of your goals?
I don't think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I do have like a little small business called Rosa Mia. It's a little jewelry business.
And the link is gonna be down below.
Yes. I feel like I've been very like on and off with it. And I feel like for one of the things is I want to allocate specific time to actually working on it, because I feel like now I'm like looking at it in a different light, if that makes any sense. Because it was one of my passion projects, you know, like 2 years ago. And now I want to see like where I could take it and see how far I could like go with it. I just want to I want to do it because it makes me happy. It's like it used to, I feel like it used to make me happy when I used to work on it like diligently. It's just certain aspects that kind of overwhelm me, and I just want to take it like little by little and not overwhelm myself and just work more on it.
So like allocate certain time, like not attainable, but like allocate some time to it, and obviously if you can do more, then do more.
Definitely. So that's what I kind of want to work on and see like where it takes me. Like I said, it's not like my main like, oh my god, like this is all what I've wanted to do my whole life or anything like that. It's one of my passion projects, but I feel like I just need to like dedicate more time to it.
Yeah. Show up for yourself.
Yeah, show up.
I love that. I'm gonna put that on my vision board. Show up for yourself. Because if you can show up, here I am. Literally. So if you can show up for your boss, if you can show up for your boss,
you can show up for your 9 to 5 every single day.
Yes.
Even like when you're sick.
Yes.
You go to work.
No excuses.
You have
right?
to be able
show
to
up for yourself. Literally.
Why are you not going to do that?
It's like, if you can build another man's dream, why not build your own?
Oof. Speak the truth.
So that's why, like, this year, I feel like 2022 was definitely, I don't want to say it was a weird year. 2022 was a year of learning.
Definitely. Now I'm noticing when I say definitely too.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was, like, especially the, like, I feel like for me, it might be a little bit more different because I feel like the first half, it was a lot of like, it was a struggle. The 2022 was actually a little bit of a struggle for me because I was going, like, I really wanted to be happy, but I wasn't. I attained everything, like, I set myself, like, for, like, the goals I set to myself to do, yet I wasn't happy. And I was like, what is happening here? Like, why am I not content or, like, happy with everything I've attained if this is what I wanted? And that's where the second part of my year comes along, and I literally turn my life around a whole 180, quit my job, my 9 to 5, sell my house, and just literally dedicate myself to just being happy and finding my happiness and like trying new hobbies and seeing.
Here's the thing that people also need to keep in mind too, and and when I say people, that includes me. I constantly have to remind myself too, is that if nothing changes, nothing changes. Because people are like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and they're like, I want to change my life, and then do nothing to change their life. So it's like, how do you expect your life to change if you're not changing anything
that you're doing?
Yeah,
that's true. So
like some people are like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then never change anything. So it's like, how do you expect
for your life to change if you're literally, oh my gosh, if you're not doing anything towards that? Yeah. Like, what are you doing different?
What are you doing different?
What are you doing different? And that's where I found myself. I was like, okay,
you did something different. You took a huge leap.
I remember when I was talking to you about it, and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna quit my job.
Yes, and I was like, that takes balls because not everybody.
Because my house was like one of my biggest goals, and I loved my little place and everything like that, and I had to sacrifice some part of it in order for me to be happy and find my happiness. And yeah, I did that this year, man.
You did it, girl.
So yeah,
you did it, and like it takes balls to do that because not everybody is willing to just up and quit their whole job.
Yeah, and I'm thankful like I had the resources too. And keep in mind, guys, like for me, I quit my 9 to 5 in June. And I've been unemployed since then. And I've been unemployed just because oh my gosh. I've been wanting to spend this time just by myself and kind of rediscover myself and see what I like and what I don't like. And just travel, because I've traveled a bit. And just be happy. That's like my thing, just being happy. So, yeah.
I love that.
2022.
That was a year.
Memorable.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it was like the beginning half I feel like was very, what's the word? Uneventful.
Yeah.
I feel like the beginning of 2022 was very uneventful. Nothing much happened, and that's why I say like if nothing changes, nothing changes. And then it wasn't until like I want to say like October is when I started realizing a lot of things. Like I was putting too much energy where it didn't deserve. It was I feel
like you had an epiphany. Sorry.
Yeah, I did. It was like I was putting too much energy where it that energy was not deserved. Like it was not worth my time. And then I feel like I was also like valuing too much of like certain people's I don't want to say opinion, but like I just feel like maybe I allowed like too much headspace for certain people who didn't deserve it.
Yeah. And
I kind of had this like reality check of like, girl, like some people just don't deserve that headspace. So like, do you like? And their opinions don't matter either. And I got into that mode of like fuck what people think. Focus on you.
Yes.
And so I got into that mode. And so now 2023, that's why I'm like, F it. I'm going to do what I want. Like, I'm not going to hold myself back anymore. And that's what I was doing. I was holding myself back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I feel like, 2022 definitely showed me like how to just Because I told you, I said I was working on also, like, being happy, finding self-love. And I, like you said, like, how can I say this? Your thinking can definitely hold you back. So I used to worry a lot about what other people would think of me. And now I literally don't give an F about it. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna do what makes me happy, and that's it.
Yep.
So
other people's opinions don't pay your bills.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. And at the end of the day, too, like, you know who your real friends are.
Definitely.
I peep shit. I literally, I can sense when people's energy changes. I can sense all that. And if you think my energy changed around you, it probably did for a reason.
Ooh.
And that's not, that's not me saying that to anybody in specific, but if the shoe fits, lace that bitch up. Hey, positive vibes 2023.
I fucking love it.
I'm in the mood of, like, if you don't fit my life, I guess not if you don't fit my life, but if I don't vibe with you, I'm just,
I'll be gonna waste my energy on you.
Yeah, I'm careful with who I spend my time with now.
I've come to the realization that my energy honestly is too valuable. And everybody should have that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your energy is valuable, your time is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Watch who you're spending time with. Because, like, that could be affecting you. So
yeah. And people don't know that, like, there's only so much time that you can spend with somebody before, it brings you down.
Yes. Yes, very true.
Dang.
Let's see. What's one of your other goals?
One of my other goals, I want to do more traveling this year. And I know definitely, now the word is definitely, huh?
Yes. Now the word is definitely.
I think for a long time, my husband and I, we didn't do a whole lot of traveling because...
But you were dedicating yourself, right?
Because we were more like delaying gratification, and like, we don't just spend willy-nilly,
Yeah.
I'm very, I don't know, self-aware of that stuff. And we've had, like, honestly, this year, there was a time frame where, like, everything that could go wrong was going wrong. So there's definitely some things that we had to take care of this year. But this upcoming year, I feel like it's going to be totally different. And I think we'll have more, I guess, not time on our hands, but more, I think we'll have more, what's the word? Like, we'll be able to do more traveling this year. So I want to do more traveling. And I definitely, so me and my husband, me and Val got married in 2020 when the whole COVID stuff was going on. Yeah. So we decided not to take a honeymoon because I was like, I'm not going to wear a mask when I go on my honeymoon. Like, I want to take cute pictures. And so we held off on a honeymoon, and I want to take one this year. We still don't know what or where.
Yeah.
But I was thinking on the top of my list is Jamaica.
Ooh, I've heard it's beautiful.
There's this, like, all-inclusive in Jamaica.
And it's not expensive, but it's like, I was gonna say inexpensive.
It's more affordable.
Yeah, it's more
like,
affordable.
for what you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah.
So I've been looking into Jamaica, but we don't know for sure yet. But I definitely want to take my honeymoon this year. I have until November.
Yeah.
Or before then, because I have to plan. But still, I have time.
You're gonna make that happen.
What's another one of yours, Edith?
I feel like last year I did travel a lot, but I want to travel more this year. And I want to travel, like, this year. Did I say last year I traveled a lot? Yeah, last year. Yeah. Well, by the time that this pod goes up.
Yeah, you know what? I might have said this year a few times.
Guys, I'm confusing you.
Yeah, there's some time. Okay, I've been saying this year, but I mean, like, 2022 on some of them.
So keep in mind, guys, we are actually filming this. What's the date?
In December.
Yeah. So we're filming this
December 29th.
Yeah, so that's why if we keep on saying this year, it's because we're still in 2022. But yeah, I feel like this year I did travel, or last year I did travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, like, more so, I did do 2 solo trips, which were a big thing for me because I never traveled solo. So I did 2 solo trips this year, and then next year, I want to do a little bit, maybe not solo, maybe they'll be solo, I don't know, but I want to do a little bit more out of like farther away, because I feel like I did a lot of trips like within the US, like visiting different cities, and then I also did my solo trip to Canada, which was awesome. But I want to go to Europe and maybe like Latin America.
Nice.
Colombia is on my list. So.
Oh, I want to go to Colombia too. Ever since I saw the show. Okay, I'm obsessed with this show called La Reina del Flow.
Obsessed is a little bit.
Huh?
You're like, obsessed is a little bit. You're like...
I'm obsessed.
Obsessed.
Like, I listen to their soundtrack. I listen to their soundtrack in my car. I'm so obsessed with it. But ever since I saw the show La Reina del Flow, I'm like, damn, I want to go to Colombia.
Comment down below if you've seen that show.
Yeah. Let me know if anybody else is obsessed with this show. And if you hate it, I'm sorry, we can't be friends.
Yeah, she's I really want to go there. I just want to like visit as many places as I can before like I don't know. Before I die.
Before I
die. Let's just put it that way.
Yes,
I just want to travel. I love traveling. Like, I love experiencing new cultures, like meeting new people. I love just getting to, like, see other places.
We should do a French trip.
We should.
You know what we should go? We should go to Tulum.
Oh, I would love to go there. Yeah.
Have you gone?
No, I haven't. No,
I want to go.
Because one of the things is, like, I'm getting to be a little bit more of a tropical person, but I'm not overall like the most tropical.
Really?
Like, I'm more of a city vibes. I've noticed that. I love cities. Like, I love just like the cities or the mountains, like the forest. Like, that's my thing.
Okay. I love cities too, but there's a few tropical places I want to go to. Like I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to anything that looks pretty. Anything that looks pretty. And I guess what I'm aiming for is like a breath of fresh air, and I don't think I can get that in the city.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
Does that make sense? Yeah. I guess here's the feeling that I want. The feeling that I'm going for is like nice, relaxing, like breath of fresh air. Like I want to feel the sand in my toes, and like even if I don't get in the water, if I do whatever, but I want to feel, I don't know. I want that vibe.
That feeling.
That's what I want now, but I also definitely do want to travel. I want to go to like New York City. I want to go to like I want to go to San Francisco. I want to go to Seattle. Like I want to do cities too, but like I guess like the feeling that I'm going for is the relaxed
vibe.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, definitely.
But let's see, what other goal do we have?
I mean, I'll talk about how I feel like this is a big goal for everybody. I feel like this is on everybody's board. It's just like I want to be able to save a little bit more money this year.
Oh, girl.
So
everybody.
I just want to save a little bit more money. Just add to that piggy bank. I don't have like a specific general amount of money. Which I should have a specific general amount of money so I could create a goal. But I just want to save more. That's it.
Me too.
I want to be a little bit like if you know me, I'm a very impulsive shopper. Like if I want it, I'll buy it. Like I'm like that. Like
oh my god,
delayed gratification. Who?
Oh,
that's
no,
me.
I literally be talking literally, and then I talk myself out of stuff all the time.
I can't talk myself.
I'll be like, do I really need it? And then I'll start having this mental debate of like, girl, you don't need that. And like for every justification, I'll have a counter. Like I'll be like, but this, and then I'll be like, no, but this, girl. And like I will walk around the whole store with something in my hand, and then as soon as I'm gonna like check out, I'll just be like, nope, and I go put it back.
You see, I can't do that. I'm not. I'm the person that does not check prices, which is really bad. I should really do that. I see it, I buy it. I'm not saying that I'm gonna walk into a Louis Vuitton store and like buy whatever.
Yeah.
But like if I go to Target or if I go to the mall, like if I like I see it, I'll probably buy it. Like what am I gonna do? Like I'm just like, oh, okay.
So you just want to be more conscious
of how I'm spending my money.
Yeah, of your spending.
Yes. Amazon, oh my god.
Oh, girl.
They're getting all my monies.
That it gets all your money?
Yes. Especially because with that 2-day shipping, I'd be like, yes. Or like the overnight shipping.
Oh, have you gotten the single day one? Where
yes.
If you order by a certain time, you get it that same day.
Exactly. I love that.
Oh, but I want to say this isn't guilty, but most of my Amazon spending, I want to say, is my books. Because I like to buy like chunks of books at a time.
Yeah.
Because I'm that person that, like, if the book is a series, I gotta read the whole series.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta read the whole series, and if there's any, like, standalone books that are connected to the series, I gotta read those too. So if I'm like, okay, what should my next book be? And then I get, like, a recommendation, or I go on TikTok, or whatever, however I decide what my next book is gonna be, if it's part of it, I will get all the books in the series. Yes. And then I will go through all of them. I will read them, because once I start a book, I have to finish it and the series. And then if it's one of those series where it's still, like, open, and the next book is not gonna come out till like March 31st. I do get sad. I get sad, but then I put it on my calendar. Yeah. I put it on my calendar so I can remind myself, like, okay, girl, on this day you gotta order this book that's gonna come out so I can get the next book in the series.
Yes. I wish I could be like that, but no, I'm not. I read one book, I'm like, cool, let me just go and get some random ass book again. I'm like not like that. But yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, I do want to read more this year. Like, I actually set a goal for me to read 24 books this year.
I love that. High five.
And I feel like it's definitely attainable, especially with the lifestyle like that I have. So I think it's like 2 books a month. So like 1 book in 2 weeks.
That's good. That's super attainable. Right? So if you can't do it, girl.
Yeah, I know you're gonna be judging me. I already know. Edith, really?
No, I think that's a good, because if you think about it, there's some people who are like, damn, it's been years since I last read a book.
I actually know a lot of people that haven't read.
So if you can say you read 24 books in a year, like, that's huge.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah.
I have a similar goal. It's a little different, but it's
similar in context, but not different in number.
So, my goal too is to read, I want to read 60 books this year, because I think I can do, so it's I want to do 4 books of whatever I want to read a month. So that's 1 a week. I can do that. Because normally I can finish 1 book in like a couple days.
You can definitely do that.
So, and then I don't stop. I'm not that person that's like, oh, I read this book and I finished it. I'm going to take a break. And then you'll pick it up again in like 2 weeks. No, I'm that person that's like, as soon as I finish this book, I'm like, what's next?
Yeah. And I'm the opposite. I'm the person like, oh, cool, I read this book. Let me give myself a little break or something like in between. I also read a lot of poetry in between like actual like.
So see, that's good too. Like, you're still reading.
Yeah, it's just like more shorter.
Like, yeah, no, it's still good though.
Yeah. So I love that.
But I'm gonna do 4 books of whatever I want in a month, and then 1 book of self-development. So at least 1 of my books. No, not at least. So I'm gonna be reading 5 books a month, 4 of which it could be whatever I want, and then 1 self-development book a month. I can do that.
You can definitely do that. Like nothing.
Yeah, it's because right now I'm on like this, I go through like phases in my life. And right now I'm like stuck on like romance novels. Yeah. Contemporary romance, and so I'm that person. I don't. Is it ADHD or is it
ADHD? When you get like,
or you get like
not obsessed, but like hooked on.
You get hooked on something, and you like.
For example, like, if you like a breakfast, you'll eat that breakfast
for a while.
Until you get tired of it.
Until you get tired of it, and then you find something else that you, like, obsessed. There's a word for it. I've seen it on TikTok all the time, where they're like, you get obsessed on something for a while, and then you're like, move on to the next thing. What's yours? I forgot. Yeah, no me acuerdo. And watch, I'm going to remember it later on when we're not recording anymore.
She's going to text me.
And I'm like, oh my god, it was this. But yeah, so I do that. And so right now I'm on like romance. Who knows what will be next once I get sick of romance.
You see, I wasn't into romance until she got me into romance.
Not very many. I've gotten so many people into romance. I have coworkers who I've gotten into I'll be like, you gotta read this book.
Because I was more like a poetry, self-help type thing. Like, that's the kind of the books that I would read. Mm-hmm. But not so much like, I think that, romance, not really.
But aren't they spicy?
Yes, she likes the spicy romance. Let's put that. Oh, girl. Let's not talk about Credence here.
Stop. Why are you putting us on blast?
But yeah, I love that. I like the 60 books. It's definitely attainable.
For
Did
me,
you say 60 books, right?
60.
Yeah. 60 books?
Yeah, 5 books. 5
You
books.
also say 60 pounds, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. Here's
That's
I'm
how-
finding a common theme here.
I know. I'm like, wait, did she say 60?
Yeah.
60 is your lucky number.
Yeah.
It might be. You never know.
I'm gonna look up what the number 60 means. If it means
I
anything.
love lucky numbers. Like, I love seeing like angel numbers, even like 333, 444. I don't know.
Dude, I didn't even know what that was until like a few months ago. I was getting my nails done, and my nail girl was like, do you have an angel number? Or, I don't know. She brought up angel numbers. I had no idea what that was until she told me. And like, I still till this day I've never picked up on angel numbers.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I pick up on them a lot.
Is it because you're looking for them?
I feel like...
Because some people, like, you notice things when you're looking for it.
Yes.
Does that make
So
sense?
maybe
Like, okay, have you ever been like, oh my god, like, okay, for example, me, one of my goals actually is I want a Jeep Wrangler really bad, and so now I see them everywhere. So, like, you know what, have you ever, like, wanted to buy...
And now you, like, start
and you
seeing
see it
yes.
everywhere, yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. So, I could get what you're saying. I feel like, yeah, part of it is because I'm, like... I'm not constantly constantly looking for them, but because I have them, I feel like in the back of my mind, like, I notice them a lot.
Oh, so. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me see your board.
Oh, my gosh.
Show us your board.
Okay.
Dang, look at you, girl.
Oh, so if you guys are watching us on YouTube and not here, not on Spotify, but on YouTube, you'll be able to see, like, our boards that we
Wait, you want a dog?
Oh, my God, yes. Okay, so one of my goals this year is to hopefully, like, buy my second home.
Okay.
And I actually want it with, like, a big yard because I want to adopt a fur baby. Like, I want to be, like, a dog mom.
How exciting.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting for a while.
And that's the kind of dog you want?
Yes, that's actually my dream dog.
Aww.
A golden doodle.
Dude, so, those are expensive.
Yes, I know. But if it's not a golden doodle, I mean, at least I'll go ahead and adopt. But
I don't think you're gonna find a golden doodle.
No, I don't
for
think
adoption.
So. No, I'm just saying like
okay.
I'll adopt like any kind of dog. But that's definitely like my dream dog.
Are you gonna get a puppy or are you gonna go to like the shelter?
Well, if I get like a golden doodle,
it's gonna be a puppy.
If somehow it comes up like, oh, and I'm able to like, you know, get one, definitely it's gonna be a puppy. If I adopt a dog, I really don't.
You don't care? Aww. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
So I don't know. I just feel like they bring so much happiness to your life. And I'm like at that stage where I feel like I feel like I'm responsible enough.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want to be able to purchase a house this year because I'm not gonna get a dog without having a big yard. That's my thing. Like I want to give the best life to this dog. That's it. I want to be able to give the best life to this dog. I don't want like that's why when I had my townhome, it was more like apartment style.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't adopt a dog because I felt like it was gonna be sad in there. Like I didn't have a backyard.
Or it's gonna be like caged.
Yeah, I didn't want that. I want the best life.
For you and your dog.
Yes.
You're making me miss my dog. I miss my dog now.
He's with his grandma right now.
All right, here is mine.
Oh, so cute. So cute.
Yeah, here's Snoop Dogg. Cause I don't live my Snoop Dogg life. Yeah, and this girl right here, man, I need to give her credit for this. What's her name?
I don't know. You told me Michaela? Mercedes?
No, Denise Mercedes, I think, is her name. But homegirl got a banging body, and I'm be that curvy girl. I'll be that thick girl right there.
Definitely. I feel like
and I definitely want to also build my
definitely.
I want to definitely build like my social media presence.
I'm with you on that one. I feel like oh my gosh, guys, definitely is the word this
definitely.
episode.
Who kept track of definitely? Let us know.
But yes, social media, I want to like work on it more and look at it more so like not so much to, I guess, I know it's called social media, but I want to do so much. I don't want to keep up with so much other people. I actually want to like...
You want to do it for you.
Yes.
Girl, that's what I've been doing.
Exactly.
So and I mentioned this in the last episode, right? That I finally got back on social media because I was not on social media for 7 months.
Yeah, because I made you get back
on it. You made me get back on it. Which I I'm gonna grow my social media presence, but it's more for like myself and like putting, you know, good content out there, I guess, more so, because I don't even go on, like, I have it downloaded on my phone, and I don't even go on it. Like, I don't check up on people. That sounds terrible. I sound like a douchebag. But I don't
care about people.
No, I do care about people, but I guess I'm more of like, I don't do it because I want to know what everybody's up to, because like some people are so into like, oh my god, this person's doing this now, and like that's how people get so caught up, and they start like feeling bad about themselves, because clearly people are only putting the highlight reels, and so like that,
you only see the highlights of people's life on social media.
You only see the highlight reels, and you don't see all the stuff that's behind closed doors. But like some people get stuck in comparison, and I'll be like, oh my god, like they're doing this, I haven't done this, you know, I haven't done this, or like, so you start to feel bad about yourself. So like I guess I just like monitor my usage, but like I really don't like keep up with other people's stuff.
You see, I want to use it more so like, not like I said, not keeping up with people's stuff, but using it as a creative outlet. Because it's something that I've discovered this past year is that I am a very creative person. Like, I have to use my creativity, and that's one of the outlets that I want to use.
I love it.
I want to do like more so lifestyle and more so fashion, because I'm like, not like, I mean like just like everyday like life type thing, but more so concentration and fashion, because I love like dressing up and everything like that.
I've always said that I have great fashion sense, but my weight and my pocketbook
I can't
never really let me.
But you can't let that stop you though.
No, that's why 2023 no year, no me.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like really like me being able to buy clothes and stuff is not really like an excuse anymore, because I feel like I'm in a good place in my life right now. And there's a lot of places where like you don't have to get clothes in like high-end places. No. But like fashion is more of like what you put together. Like, because
honestly, like for example, like you could buy like very expensive stuff, but do you know how to wear it?
Yeah, like some people look you can have expensive ass clothes
and still look a hot mess.
Yeah, and it's like a trash outfit.
Yeah.
So, you know, like work with what you got. So like there's definitely like, I love fashion. I've always loved fashion, but I just feel like I've never had like, I guess the confidence to like really like put it, and like I feel like I've been getting more in touch with it now.
We love a vulnerable queen that is letting us know.
I've never really had like the confidence to wear what I want to wear, and I'm gonna start doing that this year, because first of all, I'm gonna get back in shape. I feel like I'm in a mental space now where I can lose the weight and like keep it off and work on my I've been doing a lot of like inner work lately, like with my confidence and like all that stuff. So I'm definitely in a mental space where like I can really like wear what I want to wear and like, you know, put that out there, just like you said, like be creative and put that out there. And like I've always loved fashion, and I want to be able to put that and share that with people.
Always loved fashion. Like I remember like since high school, like you would like wear what you want to wear, like your personality would come out in the things that you wore.
And I'm not that person that I stick to like one kind of style. Like
me either.
I love everything. Like
me ves rockera un día, and then the next day I'd be like a girly girl. Like I don't have a specific.
Like one day I can look chola, and then one day I can look, I don't know, I can look like a goth girl or whatever.
Like a baddie. Like it's just.
It depends. Yeah, just whatever looks good. Like I want to be able to like.
Whatever I feel like I want to wear it, and that's the thing about it. Like 2023, I want to be and remain my true self.
Yes.
Like I do not like. I'm done filtering. I'm done putting on a mask of who I am. Mm-hmm. Like this is me. This is my true self. If you like it, cool. If you don't, bye.
I'm gonna speak my truth.
Yes, exactly. Like I'm tired of like just hiding who I am.
Exactly. Girl, we on the same wavelength.
Yes. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing. I definitely want to grow my social medias. I've been posting. I've been trying to get into the like, I guess the habit of posting like and putting myself out there. Mm-hmm. But I feel like 2023, I'm gonna definitely really go into it and take it a lot more serious.
Girl, you're gonna help me because I don't.
Yes.
You're gonna have to help me because I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
We're gonna be with each other. We're gonna go through this together. So
it's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a great episode, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
And I hope everybody, you know, if you don't have your vision board worked on yet, work on it. I feel like having something in front of your face is definitely like gonna help you work on your goals.
Definitely. I feel like you seeing something every single day, you're reminded, like even subconsciously, like just like looking at it, you're reminded that you're achieving that. And it also has to be attainable goals. Don't put like ridiculous goals. Like
don't say you want to lose 200 pounds in 1 year. Cause I mean, if you can do that, props to you.
but let's be real. Like, and actually make a game plan to them. Like each goal that we have, like there's steps to get to that point.
Yes.
And there's like a plan that we're gonna take to get to that point. So it's not like we're just blindly going for it. So.
Excuse me. Yeah. So, girl, let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot for the pod.
Yes, let's take a shot for the pod.
Un shot.
There you go. Let's,
That made me chase her because I'm a baby bitch. Guys, I do not like the taste. I mean, but I don't know who likes it, but...
Here's cheers to the new year. Cheers to our goals. God, my stomach is growling. I don't know if you heard it.
We haven't eaten.
Cheers to...
2023 is going to be an amazing year.
And
it's going to be an amazing year for the collective. It's going to be like for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel it. It's going to be
a great
year. We deserve this.
We all deserve this.
We've been having a hard couple of years.
It's been rough. But I'm still grateful for a lot of things,
yes.
But it definitely has been rough.
But I feel like this is the year.
This is the year.
And let's see how far it goes.
Yep.
Yes. Cheers.
I don't think it's a great idea to drink when you haven't ate. All right, guys.
It's faster.
Thank you, friends, for tuning in.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Que Dios los bendiga.
Yeah.
Que los Dios bendiga.
Exactly.
Cuídense.
And make 2023 your year.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, make 2023 your year, okay?
Yeah. Remember to follow outcomes.
Oh yeah, and make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you're watching YouTube. Make sure to like follow us. I believe our Instagram handles are also going to be below. So yeah, and follow us on our journey too.
Yeah, follow us on our journey. Yeah. Hasta la próxima, amigos.
All right, besitos. Bye.
Adios.